Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your mid-month love and romance tarot reading for March 2018. This reading will be for the second half of March. Many of you have asked me to upload more frequently, so I'm going to add these mid-month love readings in for you guys. Also, I'm considering doing a weekly outlook, not on love, but just, general energies for the weekly. All decks I'm using in this reading are listed in the description below, the box below. This reading is intended for singles and couples, and I will definitely try to give a scenario for each of those situations, single, couple, or just dating around, so that everybody can get something out of this reading. So Aquarius, let's see what your love and romance energies are for the rest of the month of March. This is going to be the overall energy and theme. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that. Eternal love, happiness, harmony, fulfillment. Whether you are single, coupled, or dating around, this is a great energy. This is saying that things are about to change for the positive for you if they've been going bad. Others of you, this could absolutely mean like somebody that you've met recently or you meet in the second half of March. Like you guys just have this really great connection and love. But for Aquarius, this is beautiful energy. Now, if you're super single, there's nothing on the horizon, this right here could talk about a new love and connection with yourself that brings you some happiness, harmony, and fulfillment that you haven't previously had, okay? And that might be the very key to a new romance coming in. But for all of Aquarius, this is a beautiful card as your overall energy. So let's pull some romance angels to see what is this talking about specifically. Wow, the card just jumped out and I love it. I love the card that just came out, Aquarius. We have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And chemistry. There is a strong magnetic connection here. Wow. So Aquarius, so far, beautiful reading. I feel like, again, those of you who are super single, divine timing is at work in your love life, and it might have everything to do with your own self-love and your relationship with yourself that needs to be worked on. Because to me, this is saying, there's somebody you already know, whether you've met them in this life or this is a past life connection, you're going to have a great chemistry and love connection with them. It's going to be worth waiting for. Now, could this happen at the second half of March? Absolutely. But for some of you, I feel like those who are super single, like this comes later. You need this message now to help you allow this to unfold and come in, okay? But for others of you, I feel as though there's somebody that you may have been dating casually, maybe off and on, somebody you know, just some kind of connection that hasn't been a serious connection. Something is changing these second 2 weeks of March, and either you are coming into this place where you're like, you know what, I think that might be the one for me, or they're coming into that realization, and it's all about divine timing, but your connection has never let the two of you forget about each other or stray too far apart from one another. Now, for those of you who are, in a relationship, a serious committed partnership, this is really good energy here. I'm just trying to see how this could apply to your relationship. If you guys have been in this struggle, to me, this looks like you come back to this realization that no matter what you face with your partner, like they're the only one for you. And you guys have this connection and bond, you know, that will always, like when you're too far away from each other, it's like this spark happens and then you guys remember why you guys are together. Okay, so it's like, I'm not saying you break up, but you know, you might kind of become distant with each other, but you'll always come back together because you have this really, really beautiful bond. So I'm gonna pull a card to look at your energy specifically, and then anybody you're dealing with on a romantic level, their energy specifically. Now, if you're super single, what I feel is both cards are either speaking about you or they're speaking about this person that I've talked about that is coming once you know, make this relationship with yourself completely concrete. So let's see here. All right, so we have differences and we have self-worth. Yeah, wow. We had a listening jump out while I was shuffling, and what I feel is that some of you need this confirmation that you really need to hear these words, Aquarius, those super singles out there, you really need to hear these words about self-love, okay? And I feel like much of what I'm saying is what you've already been feeling inside, and this is all nothing but confirmations. So I would just like to point out to you, card number 23, this is card number 24. What a beautiful synchronicity. Yes. Those of you who are super single, you need to fall in love with yourself the way that you want somebody to fall in love with you. You need to embody the energy of that which you wish to attract into your life, okay? Now, some of you, this connection that I'm talking about where you're like thinking of a very specific person, like, damn, you might be the one for me. What I see here with differences is maybe you or them think, man, we're so opposite of each other. I don't know. And then the other one of you, I feel like, is kind of working on some self-esteem issues and learning to love self. And, but you guys are so beautiful for each other, okay? Now, those of you who are in a relationship, again, this is talking about, you know, that the struggle, but it's getting better towards the end of March and your connection is coming back strong. But one of you, it all comes down to some self-worth, and we need to work on that. And, you know, sometimes if somebody has no self-esteem, no value of self, they treat others just terribly. And it's not that they don't love, it's that they don't know how to love themselves, so how can they love anybody else? And I feel as though for some of you in a relationship, that's what you're facing. Either your partner has really struggled with self-esteem, or you have really struggled with self-esteem. And I feel like that's coming to an end. Like, there's progress being made. We have eternal love right there. That's something changing for the positive, okay? So let's pull some tarot cards to see a bit more information about how this energy is playing out for you guys in the second half of March. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Magician reversed, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some conflict, and either you guys, you know, it's all about self-esteem. I don't know what it is. I feel like whatever you're thinking about your partner, like if you think they're cheating and all this, like if you're the one with self-esteem issues, it's like you think they don't love you, they're cheating on you, all these things, but it's not true. It is not. Okay? Now, since this is general, it could be flipped the other way, where your partner is very insecure and they think you're cheating on them and doing all these things, and that's just not the case. Okay? we need to take a different approach at healing the relationship if that is the issue. You know, it's not about cheating. We need to learn how to love ourselves, and loving ourselves allows us to love others and trust in others. Okay, but it's crazy because like this energy is so good, but then we have these cards here, and there's a lot of insecurity going on in relationships for Aquarius for the second half of March. And if you are single, this might be speaking everything to do with like how you are feeling like there's just no options for you out there. So let's pull some more cards to get a different perspective on this energy and what else could be happening for Aquarius. We have the Five of Cups, the Sun, and the King of Wands. So some of you definitely could be dealing with the fire sign. Not exclusively just fire, but strong fire energy here. So listen here. Look at this beautiful sun, and then we have a sun. So I feel like for every single Aquarius that I'm reading for, you know, no matter what the struggle has been for you, whether you are single, couple, dating, whatever, it doesn't matter. All of you, whatever you've been dealing with, the moment you decide to make a change and be like, you know what, I'm going to love myself, I'm going to focus on the positive, I'm going to do what I need to do, I'm not going to keep being sucked back into any sort of negative pattern, negative thinking, negative belief, like stuff really turns around for you. This is a fabulous energy. It's like I've been in the struggle, and then you know what, here it is, it's finally getting better. And you know, for some of you, this is a really beautiful relationship in your life. It's coming together. This is fusion right here. There may have been some sadness, some disconnection from each other, but it's like, you know what, I finally see you, you finally see me, and you know, there is something really special between us. This is warm embrace. Okay, so I'm not talking to anybody who's, you know, being booty calls or anything like that. This is all about deep love for self, for others. Some of you, there's just this beautiful relationship on the horizon for you, or it's just like started dawning into your life, and it's beautiful. Okay, it's truly beautiful. And some of you, I feel like there is like a reconnection, and whether you are in a relationship and you just haven't been getting along, it's like here's that reconnection like I talked about up here, and we get through, you know, our differences with the love we have for each other. Some of you, this might be somebody coming to you and saying, look, I'm sorry, I really do want to be with you, like you are the one for me. Now, obviously, that's not going to apply to everybody, but for some of you, that is something that's definitely unfolding these second 2 weeks of March, or you, Aquarius, are going to make a declaration to somebody. So let's pull some advice for you guys. I just feel like for many of you, and I don't want to say this because this is a general reading and I don't want to give anybody, you know, misguidance, but for some of you, this is an eternal love we're talking about. And you know it in your soul, okay? You know it in your soul. Eternal love, Aquarius. Yes, yes. Oh, God, gorgeous. Love makes the difference. Love can heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Yes. Love yourself. Love your partner, Aquarius. But seriously, this just kind of encompasses everything I just said about the self-love, self-worth, does it not? Listen to your heart. You're listening to what is being said to you, but you need to listen with a loving heart. Yes. Trust, Aquarius, trust. romance. Lavish the one that you love. Oh, lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Open your heart and soul. Aquarius, sorry. Open your heart and soul to the one that you love. Don't be afraid to hold back, Aquarius. If you are vibing with somebody, you know they're vibing with you. You know it. Just open it up. Let the floodgates roll. There's just, man, some of you, this person, this is your twin flame. It is. And wow, there's just something like you guys, I feel like some of you, this is a situation that's been kind of going round and round and round for a while. And it's not like you guys were like playing games with each other. Okay, I feel like you were going through your stuff, they were going through their stuff, but there's just this beautiful connection, and you guys are finally getting to that place where you are healing and they are healing, and there's not so much difference between the two of you anymore, and you're realizing this beautiful connection that you share, this eternal love. So gorgeous, Aquarius. I love your reading. Very beautiful energy for Aquarius this second half of March in regards to love and romance. So I hope that you have enjoyed this reading and that it has brought you clarity and guidance. Take care.